Hi friends, Nathan Middle Down Under here. Time for a short update. Well, I say short, probably won't be, but bear with. What I've got, mainly melodic rock, melodic metal, and a couple of Death Doom albums to show at the end. Now I did a bit of shopping over at Frontiers Records, and I picked up 6 CDs and 1 vinyl record. So I thought I'd combine them all in the one video. So what's playing in the background, we have a bit of Nothing Sacred by No Gods, an Australian band. I class them, I thought these guys would be more thrash metal. I class it more as straight up heavy metal, but really good stuff. I was lucky to receive this from Brendan Von Doom a short while ago. Came out on Rock Shot Records in 2021, and there's the band there. But yeah, really enjoying this album. Nothing Sacred and No Gods. I guess there is some thrashy elements in there, but to me, especially the vocals are very clean, but with a little bit of a rasp, but really good stuff. Thoroughly enjoying this on first spin. Right, let's get on with it. So the video's not too long. Start off with the CDs first. I won't go into too much detail. The first band is Chaos Magic, and the album is called Emerge. A brand new release on Frontiers this year, 2022. Now this is a Finnish Chilean project. Early days of Chilean, I believe, but most of the band members I think are from Finland. Katarina, I think her name is, she's actually Chilean, but really good melodic, modern metal. Really good stuff. Some symphonic elements in there as well, which you know I really enjoy. She's got a wonderful voice. Get it out. So that's her there. It's also on the front cover there. As I said, melodic rock, melodic metal, with some symphonic elements in there, but really good stuff. Almost call it pop metal, but yeah, really good. I thoroughly enjoy this album. So that's the first one I picked up from Frontiers. Next one, a brand new band. This is their first release. I know Chaos Magic have had one other album out to my knowledge. They may have had more, but I do need to pick up some more of their stuff, at least their previous album, which is really good too. But this is a brand new band. Been around since 2021, but they put their first album out this year. They do a lot of covers on YouTube of pop songs and then turn them into rock songs. But yeah, really good. The album is called First Bite, and that is the big deal. We have 2 female vocalists, and this one here, I can't remember the names, but she also plays the keyboards. Now this band is from Serbia. Melodic metal, melodic rock, really good stuff. Frontiers 2022 release again. Really killer stuff. Brilliant guitarist here. I think he does most of the songwriting, I believe. There's the CD. Did I say where they're from? I can't remember, but they're from Serbia. But yeah, I was really looking forward to this album coming out. Pre-ordered it right back at the start, and glad to have it. I've had most of the stuff here for some months now. But yeah, really catchy rock, metal, hard rock, whatever you want to call it. Thoroughly enjoyed this one. Next one, we have the brand new album from Sick and Beautiful out of Italy. Frontiers once again, brand new album, 2022 release. Now, these guys are awesome. Love their stage presence. You see they all dress up. It's hard to pinpoint this band down in one category. Definitely some metal in there, also some hard rock, quite progressive at times, I believe. Oh, the album is called Starstruck. There's lots of different versions you can pick up of this, only on CD of course, but you can pick up merch, all other kinds of stuff as well, including stage props. They've actually just made a movie to go with this album. I didn't pick that up, but I probably should have done. But yeah, really good stuff out of Italy. They've had a number of albums out. Herma, the vocalist, yeah, brilliant. Really good stuff. There is Herma there. And that's female drummer. But as you can see, they don't take themselves very seriously as well. Definitely a space, there's space rock, space metal. But yeah, guitarist there, really good. And I know as part of one of the merch packages, you can also get this, a big prop from the movie and other bits and pieces too. But yeah, good album from Sick and Beautiful. Glad to have this one in the collection. We needed to pick up some of the stuff for a while, but just never got around to it, so I picked up the brand new one. Really good. They've had a few songs out on YouTube. Definitely Tonight We Go to War. Pretty sure Starstruck they've put out as well. But yeah, good stuff. And speaking of Herma from Sick and Beautiful, this is a project put together by Frontiers, 5 vocalists from different bands. That is Venus 5. Now this is much more of a pop metal, pop hard rock, a rock version of the Spice Girls, really, I'd say. There they are on the back, and as you can see, there is Herma from Sick and Beautiful. And she is from Infinite and Divine. She was on some talent show overseas. They're all from different bands, different countries. I know Herma's obviously from Italy. I'm not 100% sure where the others are from, but yeah, good stuff. Really enjoy this album. As you know, I love my female fronted stuff, and this is from 5 different band members from different bands. So very, very happy to have this. Oh, I've forgotten her name. She's from the band Infinite and Divine, and she is an amazing vocalist, as they all are in their own right. What is her name? It's going to do my head in if I don't have a look. Therese, but I'm pretty sure she's from Finland. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, really good album. Pop rock, pop metal, whatever you want to call it. But as you know, I thoroughly enjoy all styles of metal. Yeah, good stuff. Next one is a modern hard rock band from Sweden. This album is awesome. If you love your 80s hair metal, glam metal, whatever you want to call it, check this band out. Really enjoyable stuff, catchy tunes, real summer music, and really, really good. That is Vipera. Eat Your Heart Out, another 2022 release, hasn't been out that long, but yeah, great Swedish hard rock, very, very talented. The vocalist is kick-ass. There's the band on the back. This is the vocalist. Yeah, really, really good. Behind the microphone, there is again. So if you want to hear some modern Swedish hard rock. I know there's plenty of Swedish bands out there doing it, but this is really, really good in my opinion. And he's wearing a Slaughter t-shirt, and yeah, modern hard rock, really, really good. So check out Vipera. I've actually just sent this album out as a VCLT as well. I'm not going to say who because I don't know they're getting it yet, but yeah, really, really good album. And the last one is the heaviest, I would say the heaviest band that Frontiers have put out, at least in recent times. Another brand new release, had this one for some time now. Frontiers once again, 2022. There is the band Semblant. Album is called, what's it called? Vermilion Eclipse. Now this is more of a heavy metal, even some death metal elements here at times, because we have a female vocalist and male. Male is the growler, and yeah, definitely one of the heaviest album I've ever heard from Frontiers. Now they are based out of Brazil. Really, really good album. Heavy at times, and then beautiful at times. See if I find a picture of the band. I'm not sure if there is one in here. Yep. There's the band there. She's actually just joined another band also, featuring 2 other female vocalists, which I've ordered, but I can't remember the name of the album. Yeah, really, really good stuff. Semblant, I believe this is their 2nd album, but yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this one. A lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. Don't get me wrong, it's not heavy, like heavy, brutal death metal, but there's definitely some deathy elements in there, especially from a Frontiers band, which you don't see much at all. So that's the CDs. Now I've got one Frontiers album to show, and the rest are other albums. So the first one is by an Indian band, Indian hard rock, and that is GATC, Girish and the Chronicles. The album is called Hail to the Heroes. I've had this album for maybe 3 or 4 months now. Finally gave it a spin not so long ago, and yep, really, really good. It's got a, to me, it's got a little, even bit of a blues influence in there. Very minor, to my ear anyway, but great album. Frontiers 2022 release. This is on a crystal vinyl. This is their 2nd album to my knowledge. Discovered them on their previous album, still haven't picked it up, but I found they had a new one coming out, so I ordered it with some of those CDs that I just showed. But yeah, gritty hard rock on a very shiny stock. There's another picture of the band there, but yeah, he's got a very, very gritty voice. Vinyl came a little bit warped, which was annoying. You probably won't be able to see it, but it's got a little bit of a dish in it. But yeah, it still plays fine. It's just annoying about the dish. Really, 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 really struggling with warped vinyl these days. Fine, absolutely fine with OG pressings and older albums. They turn out wonderful, but it's all these new releases. They're just turning up so warped, and I can't understand why you can't beat the days of old with vinyl. But yeah, gatefold, I digress. Pictures of the band, and we have lyrics. But yeah, as I say, really, really good hard rock out of India. Yeah, and it says it featuring Chris Adler on one of the songs. But yeah, good stuff. Girish and the Chronicles. check them out. Right, found this pretty cheap. I've been on the hunt for this album for a very long time. I bought their EP when I first started collecting vinyl again. I think it's a 3-track, almost a 3-track single, and you really enjoyed that. And I've been looking out for more of their stuff, and I came across this. Couldn't pass it up, and that is Leatherwolf and Street Ready. A lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. Slightly different sounding to the 3-track EP or single that I had anyway. But hard rock, but done heavier. Hard rock, heavy metal. It's really good. The tunes on here are just brilliant, and I'd never heard of these guys growing up. This album came out originally, it doesn't say on the back, original, and now which I must change when I get some. Came out on Ireland, 1989. I was hugely into my hair metal back then, but I'd never ever heard of Leatherwolf until I started collecting vinyl again, to be fair. But yeah, so glad to finally have this in the collection, and the vinyl was pretty damn minty. A little bit dusty, but pretty minty. I found this not so long ago, and yeah, very happy to have it. Know nothing about the band really. I don't recognise any of the band members as to going on to do anything else. Probably did, but yeah, as I say, I'm pretty new to Leatherwolf, apart from the EP I had, single, and yeah, even the cover's in pretty good nick considering it's more of a white cover. So very happy to have this on vinyl. Good stuff. Next one, had this one for a little while as well. I pre-ordered this, and it is Vixen Live Fire. Limited print, 12-inch transparent red vinyl, includes download card with 2 new studio tracks, which I haven't downloaded yet. Limited to 300 copies, and I have number 283. Came out on Rat Pack Records. This album came out a few years ago on CD, and a very short print run on vinyl, I believe, with a different colour. I think it might have been white, but they've reissued it. And as soon as I saw it come up, since it was only 300 copies, I jumped on it and pre-ordered it straight away. I love Vixen. First 2 albums, anyway. Third one, not into at all. But yeah, really good stuff. There's a band there, not the original band, of course. Well, apart from her, Jen died from cancer back in the early 2000s, to the 2013 or something. I can't remember, but some years ago now. Very sad. She was a brilliant guitarist with a broad hair on board, and she is pretty damn good, especially on this live album. But let's have a bit of a liner notes, and there is the red vinyl, and this one came quickly, in great condition, no warp. So yeah, so very happy to have live Vixen. And the songs we have on here, we have Rev It Up, brilliant song, How Much Love, One Night Alone, Crying, Meet the Band, obviously that's just meeting the band, Big Brother, Streets in Paradise, Love is the Killer, Love Made Me, and of course their biggest hit, Edge of a Broken Heart. There's the back there. I don't think this had anything inside apart from the... Well, we got the download code in there. I'll keep that. But what was awesome about this, it also came with a signed picture from Roxy Petrucci, the drummer. So yeah, very, very happy to have that, especially with her behind the kit. And we have the band logo there. But very, very happy to have this. I never even realised that it got released on CD until, yeah, just came across it completely by accident, and I jumped on it straight away since it was only 300 run pressing. Right, now that's the lighter stuff out of the way. Now we're going to go into a couple of Death Doom albums from the UK. You might be able to tell from the thumbnail who they are, and even from the t-shirt that I was so kindly sent. So I'll start with that one first. Brand new Enchantment, Cold Soul Embrace. Love that cover art. In actual fact, I saw a bit of a clip. I can't remember where I saw it. It must have been on Facebook of the making of putting that album art together here under the water. As you know, all featuring our own Mark G with a C. Now it wasn't until Mark G with a C came into the VC that I ever even heard of Enchantment. The first album came out in 1994. Many years between releases, but they do a great job on here. As I said, UK Death Doom. Mark G sent me Dance to Marble Naked signed on CD a couple of years ago now, and I loved it. Now back then I wasn't into the Death Doom, hadn't really heard much of it at all, apart from bands like, wouldn't call them Death Doom, but I lost my train of thought there. No, lost it. My marbles. But yeah, Cold Soul Embrace, fantastic album. And mine came on the green and blue swirl. There's the back there. I remember when the first song hit, as greed as the eye beholds, I thought that was amazing. As I said, I wasn't really back into the Death Doom until more recent times, but that song has hit me. It's got symphonic elements in there, which I absolutely love. Has spoken word parts, which are just atmospheric and beautiful at the same time. I really like his voice, but the whole album is just killer, heavy, and yet beautiful at the same time as the cover looks. What I will say though, it doesn't look so bad now. I put a post on Facebook when I first got it. The cover got a little bit water damaged, which I don't know how, because the box that it came in wasn't wet at all, and didn't look like it had ever been wet. But it's hard to tell now because I've tried to flatten it. You can see a little bit of a wave in there. It looked a heck of a lot worse than that, but I've been flattening it between books. But I have a guy here in the VC, Sean. He may have a spare cover for me, but yeah, this isn't looking too bad now. So I could probably live with it, but very happy that I've actually managed to flatten it somewhat. Still a little bit of a ripple in it, and a little bit of a ripple in the inside as well. But there we have the lyrics. But yeah, great album, great return album after, how many years is it? 1994 to now, I can't think. My maths is useless. But there is our own Mark G with a C there. Came out on Cosmic Key and Transcending Creations and Transcending. I think Transcending's in the States. But very happy to have the brand new album. It says here, attacking the mainstream since 1980. I guess that's meaning both labels. But yeah, very happy with this album. Mark's guitaring, phenomenal. I'm not just saying that. It is really good. So yeah, very happy to have this. Spun it quite a few times since I've had it now. But yeah, very happy. And thanks once again, Mark, for the shirt. Really appreciate it. Cold Soul Embrace. Whole band did a phenomenal job on this Death Doom album. Not too heavy and not too light, just right. Here we go. Enchantment. Vocals are brilliant. Right, and the last one also features a member here in the vinyl community, Liam, the Death Doom metalhead, and that is Consecration, you idiot. I should know that. And it also came with a signed picture, and then we have Liam right there in the middle, where he should be. Top album this. Definitely heavier than the Enchantment, but just as good. And look at that. Look at that artwork. That is so death metal. Difference between the covers, to me, this is enchanting, atmospheric, beautiful. This is just straight up brutality. And the music shows that in some respects. Not saying that the Enchantment isn't heavy, because it is, but this is heavier to my ear anyway. But really good. Rips your face off. Death Doom on a grey vinyl. Came very well packed, and yeah, no warp in that one. Or the Enchantment, to be fair, as only the cover. And it came with a number of postcards, and a sticker, which was awesome to get these little bit of extras. 2022 release, and this one came out on Redefining Darkness. Very happy to have this. The band do a phenomenal job. I heard their previous album. I didn't pick it up. Didn't have the finances to. But yeah, that artwork is just great and suits the music very well. This is a 6-track album. I believe the CD had more songs on it, so I probably should have picked that up as well. Looking back, but it is what it is. And then we have a fold out complete picture of the record, and then we have liner notes, lyrics, and another photo of the band featuring Liam right in the middle again. Really good stuff. As I said, a bit more brutal Death Doom than the Enchantment, but I love both the styles. Really good stuff. I must go back over to their Bandcamp and pick up some more stuff from Consecration, because I see they got a little bit on their site. Yeah, what else can I say? Really good stuff. Very happy with it. Liam, you should be proud. So should Mark and the lads. Be very proud of what they're putting out. And we appreciate it around here, the VC guys. When it comes to music, I'm completely talentless. All I know is what I like. I've actually got a guitar beside me, but I can't play a note. I've tinkled with it, but yeah, haven't got the patience. I'd rather just listen to it. So yeah, that's my update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Got quite a bit more down here, some of which I've had for quite some time. Slowly getting through it. I don't really want to show the stuff until I've actually heard it, and I can talk about it just a little bit. I don't go into too much detail because I don't want the videos going too long, even though this one's gone for almost half an hour. So I hope you guys put up with me, and very happy to be here in the vinyl community still. Love the place. I met so many kind and generous metalheads, and yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. So I hope you guys are all well. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye for now.